Beautiful people, happy Tuesday. I just want to start off by saying I love you guys and I'm just so grateful for all the beautiful people. On that note, to all my beautiful people, we have a voice and we're able to make a difference using our voice to bring our voice to the proper attention that's necessary to get their attention to make a change. We are the people, and it takes us to come together as a community to be able to speak and it to project very loud. And I'm saying that because there's two things that I'm seeing and noticing that's affecting not only our people but also our animals. And I really want to talk about that for us to be able to see what we can do to create a solution. I've noticed that due to inflation, a lot of people, perfect example, my apartment complex that I was staying at actually boosted their rent to $400. I am rich at heart, not always rich in my pocket, you know what I'm saying? So, having to look for another place to live is always and can be, well, I don't want to say always because it's fun, it's new beginnings, but the process is not the best. Sometimes it could be a little bit stressful. And what I realized and I noticed through speaking through the community, especially people that are in low income or middle class family group, unfortunately, due to their rent going up and them not being able to afford the rent, they have to move and find and go to a different area that may be cheaper, but maybe it's not in the safest area. Maybe it's out of their kids' school district, and now they don't have transportation to be able to get their kid to that school. It's a lot of changes, and some of those changes are not positive, and it definitely can be stressful, can cause a person to feel depressed, can cause a person to go to a dark place in life. And we're trying to, us as Beartha, we just want to provide resources. So I want to say, like, if there's any resources on that tip, on that note, that anybody can just share and be able to give, that will be really helpful and truly a blessing. And if it's a resource that is a website or another organization, I would love to add that resource also to beartha.org to be able to help the community, because it takes a team. And with also inflation and not being able to afford rent, another thing that I've noticed is that people love their animals. I'm an animal lover. I mean, I paint my animals and hang them up. But another thing that I've noticed is that due to rent being super expensive and you need a place to live for you and your family, you're gonna, of course, animal lover, gonna see where you can go with your fur baby and where you can move that allows their breed. A lot of apartment complexes, and I'm only going to speak about North Carolina, I don't know about other locations, but I noticed a lot of apartment complexes in the area of Raleigh, Cary, and Durham, because those are the areas that I was looking for apartments. They have a lot of breed restrictions, a lot of apartment complexes. And I just want to say, if you guys know a list of apartment complexes that don't have breed restrictions, I would love to also add that to the resource page as well. And one of the things that is kind of difficult, because if your dog may have a specific breed in them, your dog may not be allowed to live there. And then with that being said, now you have to make a choice. Maybe going to a route that may not have that restriction, and maybe the rent is more expensive, or dropping your animal off at a friend's house or a shelter. And that is also painful and stressful. Both of those things are very stressful. Both of those things, I don't know about you guys, but I am a big animal lover. Stay PAWSOME, right? And I wouldn't know what to do. I have cats, but if there were a dog and there was a breed restriction telling me that I had to give up my fur baby, it would be a really hard process for me. And I know that I will have sleepless nights, and they're my babies. So just imagine and just take out the time to just think about how those people feel. A lot of times people have breed restrictions due to liability. See if you could talk to those people too, the complexes. And that's what I'm actually in the process of. I want to do a petition. I'm working on that now. If you would like to sign a petition for certain big corporate apartment complexes that own these apartment complexes to remove breed restrictions, or to revisit that topic, to be able to see what we could do to create a solution, so not only that a person can live in a place that's affordable for them, but also a place that allows their pet that they love and adore, just like their own children. And I just want to say, any resources, any information, anything can help, any just positive direction you can send me, I will be totally grateful. I am so grateful for you guys. Do what you can, and I love you. I love y'all. And every day is not always rainbow and sunshines. Every day is not always smiles. Every day is not always perfect. But just know that you have the choice to fight to see another day. You are strength. You are courage. And even when it feels like you can't give it, keep pushing. Keep pushing. All right? And like I said, any information. Also, on another thing I just want to add in here as well. Now, I know Thanksgiving's coming up this week. But next week, we got a couple of things going on. For example, we will be working out next week. This week, my schedule is super duper busy, so I really realistically can't get on Zoom outside of this Wednesday. Wednesday is Wellness Wednesday. Please, if you're going through something, you don't have to say, you can just listen to some affirmations, to some positive information. If you want to share, you can. It's a non-judgment zone. It's a Wellness Wednesday from 7 to 8 Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. I would love to see you there. Then the following week, we're actually doing a 3-day fast from the 28th to the 30th. With this fast, now me personally, which I'm having actually a smoothie right now, but I'm actually gonna just be doing smoothies, teas, excuse me, and juice. Now that's because I've been eating, I've been eating like not the best. But maybe you can give away bread or pasta or rice, whatever you want to fast from. Maybe you have something that that you've probably been eating too much of and you want to just have these 3 days, and that's okay. One of the things I will say is no alcohol though. In the group, I would just like for us to just clean our mind and body and remove some toxins and whatever possible. During those 3 days, we will offer a workout. Now that workout will be a 30-minute cardio workout, 30 to an hour cardio workout. And the reason why I say 30 to an hour is because we do a workout, we do stretching, and then we just have conversation, just giving affirmation to ourselves. Now that Tuesday the 29th, we're actually doing our first holistic and plant-based discussion. And in that discussion, we'll be talking about some plant-based recipes while boiling on a budget, but also talking about different type of herbs that you can give yourself and also your pets, because we are unity. Beartha stands for standing up for yourself, standing up for your community. And in that community, there's furry friends in there too. Even the furry friends that are wild out there. Be mindful also when you're driving of the critters that cross the road. On that note, I just want to say you're fabulous. And we gonna feel good today. And we gonna get it. Love y'all.